Creating a wire data table using Datatable Creator. Creating fiber data tables can be laborious and fraught with errors. Not only do you have to create the data tables, you have to debug them and then import them into RSD. Datatable Creator was designed to not only minimize the repetitive tasks, but also to ensure compatibility with RSD. In this short demo, we will create a fiber data table and then import it into RSD. So first of all, we will launch Datatable Creator from inside RSD, and that will come up just now. There we go, on the top left corner. Now we will enter the properties we require for the fiber. The best bit of advice I can give you is to have all the information to hand when you are about to create the data tables. So we will start off by entering the spool name, which I am just going to enter the vendor part number. The units, it's going to be in inches. This is going to be an automotive fiber. First colour is black. Thickness 0.082. The minimum bend radius, we would just take as twice the outside diameter, so that would be 0.16 roughly. The gauge is from the pop down menu is 20 gauge. The wire construction is 728. More properties: conductor material, tin copper. It doesn't have UL style or military, but it does have an SAE spec, J1128-GPT. The insulation is PVC. The maximum operating temperature is 80 degrees centigrade. Operating voltage is 12 volts. The vendor is Waytec. Maximum current, we'll say 1 amp. The vendor part number is the same as the spool, WG20-0, and now we will create the data table. Okay, it's been created successfully, so we can look at it or view it through the data table navigator. And so we want to add more data sets to this data table. The first set will be just a variation in color. So we'll go from black to brown, and we'll change this as well. All the other parameters remain the same, and there you go, automatically added to the data table. We'll do another color. We will do red, so it's red. Select red from the pop down, and just correct this, and there you go, and there you go. We will now add another gauge from the same series of wire. We will add 18 gauge, so the spool name will change and go back to the original colour of black. The thickness will change as well, 9.3. The minimum bend radius 8. The wire gauge is 18. The wire construction in this case is 1630. There we go. Tin copper, SAE, PVC 1812, all except the last, which will be in this case G18-0. And then we go back and then we add that and add it to the data table. Select another colour, we'll go for brown again, and you can see you can get up a fair speed creating data tables. One last colour, and we'll do red 18 gauge. There we are. Back in. And there we are. We've created 6 wires in this short data table. We now need to import this data table into RSD, and Data Table Creator helps in this by automatically generating the global properties file for import into RSD. So we will generate the global properties file, and yes, we'll just navigate up to my data table folder. There we go, and we'll store it in here, and we will call it wire V04 4 global properties. Save. We also now need to save the data table in the same area, and we will just call it wire data table. Version 4. Save. Okay, so we can come out the navigator, and now we're going to import it into RASD. So we fire up the Data Table Explorer and let that sit there. First of all, we need to go and import global properties. So we bring the global properties box up, and then we navigate to where we have our global properties file. It should be on my desktop. And then Data Table Creator, then the data tables. Here we are. They have the global property file, so we'll import that. Okay, that's imported, so we can close that. And now we can try and import the file. So we go. Again, a bit of navigation required. And here we go. Data table. Into the data tables and version 4. Okay, there we go. And now you can see version 4 data table imported into RASD, created in Data Table Creator, no errors, no debugging required. In this way, it makes the generation and management of data tables very easy.